Hi guys, welcome back to the weird side of YouTube. I'm your host, author GC Knipe, and this is the Writing Rainbow, the show where I talk about all kinds of writing, whether it's my writing, your writing, writing advice, writing tropes, writing of scripts and movies and musical adaptations, any kind of adaptation really. And recently I've been talking about my favorite kind of song lyrics. I don't write songs, but I do write poetry. I do plan on doing videos about my favorite poems and poem structures and how I write my own poems. But today we are going to be going over the second part of my favorite song lyrics ever. So, Theodore is with me. Let me pull up my list and let's get weird. Alright. This next one, no one will probably know who this is, but it is an artist by the name of Damien Zygote, and the lyrics for Rainbow Incest. I think I know what this song is about, but I'm not really sure. I thought it was about being gay, and I think he changed his name to Goth Osgood, apparently. I just noticed that. But that's fine. I thought it was about being gay entirely, and I want to go over the actual entire lyrics because I think they're really good. Slide another rainbow into your mouth, dirty birdie, tongue and groove, dirty little mouse, down through the cellar door on the basement floor. What's the name of the game that we're killing for? Oh my, who's lying? And then he repeats the chorus. A smile on a dog's face, don't mean it won't bite. Tear out a piece of your soul and hide it inside. A kiss from a snake's tongue will keep it in mind. Well, I don't want to make fun, so I'm laughing inside. Oh, I really want to know where the rainbow goes. They're all going to laugh at you. They're all going to make you cry. They're all going to laugh at you. Hide your pride inside. Some of these things are not the same, but some of these things are alike. Learning too much can be such a shame. Close your mind. Which, in my opinion, sounds like someone that's like atheist. He's not gay, but is like maybe friends with a gay person. I don't know. He's very reclusive and doesn't really talk to anyone. But he's an independent artist. He's really cool. I've talked to him once a really long time ago and just told him that I love this song, and he's like, "Thank you, I appreciate that." I didn't ask him what it was about because at the time I thought I knew what it was about, which in my opinion, as I said, sounds like it's coming from his point of view, that he cares about someone that's gay, and then he's talking about someone that's like bullying that person towards the end, the bridge or the end, the outro, where it says, learning too much can be such a shame, close your mind, which he's being kind of sarcastic towards like the ignorant homophobic person. That's what I think it's about. That's what I can read into it, and I find the song really pretty. It's very dark though. Next is Feral Hearts by Curly. Now, I have been a fan of Curly since she was on MySpace, and I used to talk to her on MySpace all the time, and it was amazing. She was super cool. She's still super cool. She's a sweetheart, and I love the entire song, but we're just gonna go over the chorus. Feral hearts in the night, loving like we've been kept captive, free to light. Feral hearts come alive, loving like we've been kept captive, free to light. It's beautiful. And the intro says, the whole world trying to tame that spark, but we've got fire burning bright, hidden. Catch the shimmer of showering stars, the sky gets dimmer, and your light shows. You are the vision I'm looking for, make me remember all I forgot. Watch me become just an animal, naked to nothing more than who we are. That's about her realizing her connection to nature as I think she goes by paganism now, but she also says she's atheist. I am a spiritual atheist, so I kind of get that. I know that sounds like an oxymoron, but I do have a connection that almost seems supernatural at times to nature. I love nature. I am spiritual. I do love Jesus and like Mother Mary and Mary Magdalene and the saints, but I also have a deep love for Lucifer because he was the first being to ever demand equal rights. I would consider him a saint as well. I know that's a little off, but I have a lot of love for him, and a lot of love for Lilith as well, who was, in my opinion, the world's first feminist. Um, so yeah, I'm a bit out there, I understand, but I love myself, and I wouldn't change myself for the world. The next is Hands Clean by Alanis Morissette. Now, obviously, Alanis Morissette is a master song lyricist and a singer, and this song is no exception. I love basically all of her songs, but this is my favorite just because it sounds so pretty, and the lyrics I think are funny in a sarcastic and kind of sad way. It's about her affair with an older person while she was like 16 or 17 and she wasn't legal, but she says it it sounds like it's from his point of view, but it's hers. If it weren't for your maturity, none of this would have happened. If you weren't so wise beyond your years, I would have been able to control myself. If it weren't for my attention, you wouldn't have been successful, and if it weren't for me, you would have never amounted to very much. It's kind of biting. I hope he didn't tell her that. I feel like she's telling him that, though, like flipping the script, like she made him who he is, which, in my opinion, is hilarious. What part of our history is reinvented and under rug swept? What part of your memory is selective and tends to forget? What with this distance it seems so obvious? I love this song. The way she words things, I find it really pretty and eloquent. Ooh, this could get messy, but you don't seem to mind. Dude, don't go telling everybody and overlook the supposed crime. We'll fast forward to a few years later, and no one knows except the both of us. I've more than honored your request for silence, and you've washed your hands clean of this. Very pretty, very pretty. We're going to be talking about a next master songstress, Sarah McLachlan, which obviously all of her lyrics are amazing, but we're going to specifically be talking about building a mystery. It's so pretty. I love this song. You come out at night, that's when the energy comes and the dark side's light and the vampires roam. You strut your Rasta wear and your suicide poem and across from a faith that died before Jesus came. Ah, that line just is so cool and sarcastic and hilarious to me. You live in a church where you sleep with voodoo dolls and you won't give up the search for the ghost in the halls. You wear sandals in the snow and a smile that won't wash away. Can you look out the window without your shadow getting in the way? You're so beautiful with an edge and charm, but so careful when I'm in your arms. You woke up screaming aloud, a prayer from your secret God. You feed off our fears and hold back your tears. Give us a tantrum and a know-it-all grin. Just when we need one when the evening's thin. You're a beautiful fucked up man. You're setting up your razor wire shrine. So cool. I love her lyricism. It's really, really pretty and eloquent. And she's what I call a freaky art chick. Her and Tori Amos and Alanis Morissette. We'll go over freaky art chick writing a little later on. I want to make a whole video about writing like a freaky art chick because I feel like I do write some of my poems like a freaky art chick. And I love writing like a freaky art chick. Alright, the next, another one you guys probably won't know. It's Eli Lieb with Young Love. This is the first gay song I ever found. I'm not sure when it came out. I was like in my early 20s. I'm 35 now. But I fell in love with it. Because this love is getting dangerous and I need some more tonight. Your touch is contagious. You know what I need tonight. I can't run and I can't hide. I'll be wasted by the light. I'm undone, but I'm alive. Don't ever want to see the morning light. When I was young in love, when you were everything, we'd stay up and drink through the night, laying on the roof. I'd put my hands on you. You said our love would never die. So beautiful. Forever you and I, together until we die, and I'll be right next to you, even on the other side. Isn't that beautiful? Because, like, I don't know if straight people feel this, but like your first love for a queer person is like super heavy, and it's kind of always heavy, especially if it ends badly like mine did. It was pretty bad. But I love those lyrics and I love that song. The next, Savage Garden, and obviously Savage Garden, Darren Hayes writes amazing lyrics, but we are going to go over Crash and Burn. Alright. When you feel all alone and the world has turned its back on you, give me a moment, please, to tame your wild, wild heart. I know you feel like the walls are closing in on you. It's hard to find relief and people can be so cold. When darkness is upon your door and you feel like you can't take anymore, let me be the one you call. If you jump, I'll break your fall, lift you up and fly away with you into the night. If you need to fall apart, I can mend a broken heart. If you need to crash, then crash and burn. You're not alone. Oh, I love it. When you feel all alone and a loyal friend is hard to find, you're caught in a one-way street with the monsters in your head. When hope and dreams are far away and you feel like you can't face the day. Because there's always been heartache and pain, and when it's over, you'll breathe again. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Alright, I love everything that they have done, and Darren Hayes as a solo artist as well. His voice is enchanting, and his lyricism is gorgeous. Next, a little bit of a 180. We're going to Jefferson Airplane with White Rabbit. I love this song very much. I forgot her name, but the lead singer at the time, she was replaced. The lead singer at the time wrote it about Alice in Wonderland, obviously, and the idea of it was, she was like, parents are so freaked out by the fact that their kids end up doing drugs when they read them Alice in Wonderland as a kid. I don't agree with that, but she also wrote it when she was like 19 or 20, so it's kind of an edgy kind of thing. But I think the lyrics are really pretty and poignant. I don't do recreational drugs. The only drugs I've ever done is like marijuana, and that was like once or twice. And the medicational drugs I take are just like antidepressants and anti-anxiety medication, so I'm not really one that knows much about illegal drugs or partaking, but I do love Alice in Wonderland, and this is one of my favorite songs because of that. So we're going to go over it because it's a very small, short song, so we're going to go over all the lyrics. One pill makes you larger, and one pill makes you small, and the ones that mother gives you don't do anything at all. Go ask Alice when she's 10 feet tall. And if you go chasing rabbits and you know you're going to fall, tell them a hookah-smoking caterpillar has given you the call to call Alice when she was just small. And when the men on the chessboard get up and tell you where to go, and you've just had some kind of mushroom and your mind is moving low, go ask Alice, I think she'll know. When logic and proportion have fallen sloppy dead, and the white knight is talking backwards and the red queen's off with her head, remember what the dormouse said, feed your head, feed your head. I love it. I love it so much. Alright, the next, another freaky art chick, one that I discovered recently and I actually fell in love with her, FKA Twigs. And the song Magdalene is my favorite song by her that I've heard so far. It's about Mary Magdalene. I'm going to go over the entire thing because it's, again, freaky art chick lyricism, and I am in love with freaky art chick lyricism, so we're going to listen. A woman's work, a woman's prerogative, a woman's time to embrace. She must put herself first, a woman's touch, a sacred geometry. I know where you start, where you end, how to please, how to curse. Yes, I learned you needed me. Yes, I'm here to open you. Yes, I know that your heart is blue, so cold. I love that part when she sings it. She goes, so cold. It's pretty. I fear before the fire, true as Mary Magdalene. Creature of desire, come just a little bit closer to me, step just a little bit closer to me. I can lift you higher, I do it like Mary Magdalene. I want you to say it. Come just a little bit closer till we collide. A woman's hand so dark and provocative, a nurturing breath that could stroke your divine confidence. A woman's war, unoccupied history. True nature won't search to destroy if it doesn't make sense. Ah, gorgeous. Oh, you didn't hear me now. You didn't hear me when I told you. You didn't hear me now. Mary Magdalene, creature of desire. Beautiful. beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. I love it. You should, if you don't know these songs, go listen to them because the lyrics, as beautiful and as poignant as they are, they pale in comparison, stripped down to just the lyrics. Listen to the instrumentals as well. They're gorgeous. But first, a word from our sponsors. And now back to our regularly scheduled shenanigans. Next is Jack Off Jill with Nazi Halo. You're probably noticing my taste in music is very just crazy. All different stuff all the time. Nazi Halo. Let's see. This is my favorite song by Jack Off Jill, and I love Jack Off Jill very much. Let's see. And I'm going to go over the entire thing because I love the song. Take a souvenir and stop your staring. Just because I'm screaming don't mean I'm sharing. Can't keep my mouth shut if you keep that dress on. You can't negotiate, not with me this time. You go so low. Your faggot rainbow, your Nazi halo won't save you this time. Bring your IQ and try to understand. Just because I'm listening don't mean we're still friends. Can't fix my problem. You crossed a thin line. You can't just work it out, not with me this time. You go so low, your faggot rainbow, your junky ego won't save you this time. You go so low, your tragic disco, your Nazi halo won't save you this time. You're so predictable, no shadow of a doubt. When you are suffering, know who sold you out. Fuck your opinions, fuck your lack of spine. When you are miserable, know that I'm just fine. I'm pretty sure she wrote this about a gay guy who betrayed her. If you're upset about her using the F slur, she is bisexual herself. She's part of the queer community. She's allowed to say it as far as I'm concerned. This next one, her name's Jessica Adams, by the way. This next one is another band of hers called Scarling, and it's very different from Jack Off Jill. This song is called We Are the Music Makers, and these are the lyrics. Well, I'm waxing the poetic and waning in denial when you say go, go, stop, no, go. And I'm feeling quite pathetic until you flash a smile. You say go, go, stop, no, go. These drinks make me feel dizzy. If you leave, I pray you'll miss me. Say go, go, stop, no, go. But there's a secret in your laughter, happily ever after, when you say go, go, stop, no, go. And now you know that we are the music makers, the lovers and the breeders. We are the new risk takers, the narcissistic feeders. Well, we kiss like painted tigers, but we bleed like no one else. 'Cause we are the music makers, consumed with just ourselves. I wake up every morning and feel like a statistic. You say go, go, stop, no, go. It's your prickly aggression that makes me optimistic. You say go, go, stop, no, go. Often sick with my confusion, which makes you disillusioned. You say go, go, stop, no, go. But all is right when you complain as you scowl in the rain. You say go, go, stop, no, go. I love it. I love the outro to it. It says, oh hey yeah, stop, go, stay, stay, oh hey yeah, stop, go, stay, but if you walk away, close the door. Which is pretty! I love that whole song. It's so pretty. She's such a masterful songwriter. This one, I don't know if you've heard of her, but it's Colette Carr. And we're going with Delusional. I love Colette Carr. She is a rapper slash pop singer, and she has been in hiatus for quite a while, but I really loved her. This is the song Delusional. Step out Step on out the hidden clouds, head in the sky, tripping out of bounds. So please, I beg, try to keep it down with your underground, 'cause hell, it sounds like piss. So I guess that it's just mainstream. No, my name's not Baby. The way she's looking crazy, delusional. Can I have a number two, the usual? 'Cause I took your shit for so long. Listen to you bitch and moan on, trying to convince it's mutual. Mr. Big Head, you better think quick or you slip too far, too far. Mr. Can't see clearly, but I can't trip, it's just who you are. Delusional, you're being delusional. From the base to LA, sing along. From the games you played, number one. Trying to start a fight when you take it outside, out. Acting like you like me, I'm politely asking nicely. Keep it in your pants and leave it there. Never been a chance, so be prepared for the slap. Thank you very much. Make my own slap, so that'll be enough. Set that cocky blabbing attitude. I'm about to backhand smack that little B-town boy straight out of Malibu. Game up and how do we do? Fresh like hit and put a Chrome hydraulics, which way bump. Trash is trash. Dump a piece of junk in the garbage truck. I know this rap. I love this song. Bridge is laying like a vocal track, but you don't make a sound. It's only from a silhouette that you want me around. So cool. She wrote that about when she was in the studio and someone pulled his dick out in front of her to get her to, She was like, you're delusional, homie. Alright. This is, you probably all know this, 9 Inch Nails, Closer. Everyone knows this song by 9 Inch Nails. It's probably part of the main zeitgeist and will remain in the culture for quite a while. You let me violate you, let me desecrate you, let me penetrate you, complicate you. I broke apart my insides, I've got no soul to sell. The only thing that works for me, help me get away from myself. I want to fuck you like an animal. I want to fill you from the inside. I want to fuck you like an animal. My whole existence is flawed. You get me closer to God. And everyone knows the song. It's a classic. I love that song. It's so pretty. Next one is AFI. I love AFI's lyrics. I do not love all of their albums, though. I think this is probably my favorite lyrics from them. It's not my favorite song from them, but it's Love Like Winter. Warn your warmth to turn away. Here it's December every day. Press your lips to the sculptures, and surely you'll stay. For sugar and ice, I am made. It is in the blood. I met my love before I was born. He wanted love. I tasted blood. He bit my lip and drank my war. From years before. She exhales vanilla lace. I barely dreamt her yesterday. Read the lines in the mirror through the lipstick trace. She said, it seems you're somewhere far away, to his face. Ugh, I love this song. Baby's bisexual, so the first chorus is saying he, the second chorus is saying she. I'm sure he's had his heart broken by men and women alike. He writes a lot of heartbreak songs, but that is probably the prettiest heartbreak song I've ever heard. I quite like the lyrics, they're very pretty. The next is The Used, sound effects and over dramatics. I'm not even going to tell you what it's about, you ought to know what this is. When the shirt came off, it was all in time, when a minute turned into a mile, and then I broke that grin and I cut it out, and you got all turned on by the taste of your sin. When I mentioned blue, all you thought was color. When you mentioned drugs, all I thought was sober. When your pants came off and I turned you over, when you mentioned blue. Kill, smile, cut it out for me this time, smile. Haven't seen him smile in a while. Keep the mask aligned, get it up in time. There's a space between valleys and try to catch a vibe. Make a circle square, a rectangle curve. Use a smile as a noun and I'll think like a verb. Run quick, switch sides, spill the filled up canister, and the room is shaking. Now you're changing places, and I switch my pace, and my breathing races when you mention blue. So pretty, so dark. He screams the chorus. It's very pretty. I love that song so much. The next is In This Moment, and my favorite song by them currently, because they're amazing, is My Roots, so we're going to go over that. I believe this is about realizing you're pagan. I listen to it when I'm feeling very Celtic. I'm trying to get back in touch with my Celtic roots, and I do listen to a lot of traditional Irish and Scottish and Welsh music, but I also have a lot of pagan-y modern music, and this is the one that I listen to a lot. I thank you for all the lives you've led. I thank you for every word you said. I thank you for walking away. There's a fly, and I'm gonna kill it. I thank you for the promises you broke, for always watching while I choke. Thank you for teaching me. Yes, I thank you for your hurting. I bite down a little harder, my blades a little sharper, my roots run deep into the hollow. Strike back a little harder, I scream a little louder. My roots run deep into the hollow. I'm stronger than I ever knew, I'm strong because of you. I hit back a little louder, fuck you a little harder. My roots run deep into the hollow. I thank you for the hole you dug in me. Filled it with cement, sunk me in your sea. Thank you for being so obscene. I thank you for never facing me. Swimming in the mud, never coming clean. I thank you for nothing in between. Yes, I thank you for leaving. You want to know why I like the pain, you say. There's some sick part of me thankful for the hate. I stay positive and I push forward, you see. I gotta do the right thing for my family. So I smile and I say that the world is just fine as these fucking parasites eat up my spine. So I ask you once and I ask you again, where do your roots start and where do your roots end? The back thing, I believe Maria Brink, the lead singer, has like back problems and she has a lot of pain all the time. As these fucking parasites eat at my spine. As someone with back problems, I feel that. And I gotta do the right thing for my family. This song is really powerful. A lot of her lyrics are really powerful, but this one especially hits home for me. Next is Flyleaf, Call You Out, which is ironic because Lacey Sturm, Lacey Mosley now, wrote this about Jesus, but to me it's like an atheist's point of view. These flies are getting on my nerves. Why are there like 2 flies in here? What the hell? Okay. How can you act like you know when all you know is to lie? Another truth to expose, freedom will catch up and rise. We find this truth, we fight, you lose. Your time's up now, that's enough now. Shut up, get out, truth called you out. I know this language of yours, I used to speak it so well. A fire meant to be pure is not a fire of hell, it is written long before you. Your time's up now, that's enough now, shut up, get out, truth called you out. I hear your claims and I know your name, I hear your claims and I know your name, liar, liar. I listened to this on loop the day Trump lost his election to Biden, and because it reminds me of him. It reminds me of a queer, atheist, or pagan person talking to a Christian, homophobe, conservative. That's what this sounds like to me, because truth is not the Bible. Truth is not heteronormity or cishet bullshit. Truth is raw. Truth is culture. Truth is art. It's not their whitewashed bullshit, rearranged history, fairy tale, God in the sky bullshit. It's not their gender roles and their homophobia. No matter what Lacey tries to say, but whatever. I do love that song. I just don't understand how a Christian can sing it and not feel like a moron. Okay, this. Hymn, Wings of a Butterfly, and I know all the hymn fans are gonna be like, that's their worst song. I don't care, it's my favorite one. Heaven ablaze in our eyes, we're standing still in time. The blood on our hands is the wine we offer as sacrifice. Come on and show them your love. Rip out the wings of a butterfly. For your soul, my love. Rip out the wings of a butterfly. For your soul. This endless mercy mile. We're crawling side by side. With hell freezing over in our eyes. God's kneel before our crime. Yeah, that's all. But it's gorgeous and I love it. The next is my favorite Paramore song. And I know this is a lot longer. It's like 30 minutes. A lot longer than my other video. But I'm going through all of them so I don't have to do a third one. Brick by boring brick. Well, she lives in a fairy tale, somewhere too far for us to find, forgotten the taste and smell of a world that she's left behind. It's all about the exposure, the lens, I told her. The angles were all wrong now. She's ripping wings off of butterflies. I didn't realize the last 2 songs were connected. That's hilarious. Keep your feet on the ground when your head's in the clouds. We'll go get your shovel and we'll dig a deep hole to bury the castle, So one day he found her crying, coiled up on the dirty ground. Her prince finally came to save her, and the rest you can figure out. But it was a trick, and the clock struck 12. We'll make sure to build your home brick by boring brick, or the wolf's gonna blow it down. Well, if it's not real. Well, you built up a world of magic because your real life is tragic. Well, if it's not real, you can't hold it in your hand, you can't feel it in your heart, and I won't believe it. But if it's true, you can see it with your eyes, even in the dark, and that's where I want to be, yeah. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. As someone who likes to live in a world of fairy tales, I do also realize that it's false. It's a fantasy, a fleeting, fleeting fantasy. And I understand that I have to come back to reality sometimes, but that's what the rabbit hole is for. Sometimes we can go to Wonderland, sometimes we have to come back, but you know, that's just how life is. The last one I want to go over today is the Goo Goo Dolls' Iris lyrics. And I'm going to go over this entire song because this song is how I feel about being a queer man. It's always how I felt about being a queer man, even in the 90s when I realized I was gay at like 10 years old. So this song is very dear to my heart. It feels like to me being in love with a man being in love with another man. Obviously, the lead singer of the Goo Goo Dolls is not gay, and I don't really understand how we can write a song that sounds just like a man being gay, but we'll get over it. This is the lyrics. And I'd give up forever to touch you, because I know that you feel me somehow. You're the closest to heaven that I'll ever be, and I don't want to go home right now. All I can taste is this moment, and all I can breathe is your life. And sooner or later it's over. I just don't want to miss you tonight. And I don't want the world to see me, because I don't think that they'd understand. When everything's made to be broken, I just want you to know who I am. And you can't fight the tears that ain't coming, or the moment of truth in your lies. When everything feels like the movies, yeah, you bleed just to know you're alive. And I don't want the world to see me, because I don't think that they'd understand. When everything's meant to be broken, I just want you to know who I am. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Well, that's my favorite lyrics. I wanted to go over these lyrics and these writing styles before I started going over my favorite poetry and my favorite, just my favorite poetry. My favorite poems and how I like to write poetry. I'm going to start a lot of writing rainbow videos about poetry, and then I'm going to talk about writing poetry like a freaky art chick, or songs like a freaky art chick, or stories like a freaky art chick. It's all in the art, all in the artistry, all in the metaphor, all in the simile, but we will get into that. We will get into that later on. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this very long, half an hour long video, because I did, and I love you guys. Also, look at my outfit. This red shirt says it's like the red light district, and I got my sexy faggotry harness on top of it. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm gonna wear this outfit a lot more. I feel sexy. Alright, I love you guys. Bye.